Welcome to the Friday Night Freak Show.
Hello.
Where Sparkles has got me incredibly fucked up. I've forgotten everything that I was doing. I've forgotten how to be a broadcaster. Good evening.
Wake up. It's time to get up.
It's being awake is not the issue here, though. It probably looks like my eyes are completely shut. I got the giggles, too. It's going to be a fun night.
My hair's on the table.
She has put everything she has on the table tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
It hung between my titty and the table, so it's on the table.
People are still upset that they didn't get to actually see the sticky weed titties.
Well, they're Lotrimin titties tonight. Panic sweat gives you a yeast infection. My titties is itching. I got jock itch on my tits.
Some people might consider that too much information.
Here we are. Sue me.
But it's called the Freak Show. We talk about freaky shit, right?
My titties itch. I've been panicking.
Why don't we go over what we're gonna talk about tonight? Man shits in grocery freezer.
It happens.
Have you've shit in some really weird places? Have you ever shat in a...
No, I had sex at the Winn-Dixie freezer.
That sounds like some...
I was a teenager. It wasn't like adult. I was a
teenager.
What was the
dude, like a bag boy at the store or some shit?
Yeah.
Stock boy?
Yeah, we went to high school together. That's what happens at the Winn-Dixie.
Okay. Interesting.
My hair's on the table. There's nowhere else for this shit to go.
Exactly. That's why I've got to move on. There was a lawyer that was fined for walking around during I believe it was during Hurricane Ida or one of the other hurricane.
He's just walking around?
And he was wearing a Michael Myers costume. He was in the Halloween spirit already. As many people are. A lot of people have their Halloween decorations out.
Yeah, as my son says, it's time for white people to shove pumpkins up their asses. 'Tis the season.
So, we also have a squirrel eating from a horse head.
Eating the horse head or eating
from a horse head?
Like, there's just some nuts up there.
It might not be what you're expecting, and that's what the show is about. I have a video of a short woman trying to get into an SUV.
It's hard.
And it's like 5 minutes long.
You should have seen me trying to get in a Hummer once. It took a village.
A Hummer?
Yeah.
Oh, get in a Hummer.
Yeah. I did give myself a Hummer. I bought one of them roses. It's a good time.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
Ooh, I should have brought pictures. It's the new love of my life.
Of your sex toy?
Yeah, other than...
Well, it is the Freak Show, and it is late at night, except for Warlord is about ready to pass out because it's very early in the morning for him.
I mean, what else is he supposed to do? Count kangaroos or something? I mean, I don't know what they do. It's early as shit.
It's very early in the show, and we're very fucked up. I don't. You and I have not been on the same wavelength at all today. We've been missing each other completely.
It's okay. I made unicorn cookies and we ate them.
They were really good cookies. I might have eaten them, and also I had a glass of chocolate milk before she ever got here that I was drinking, and then she gave me very large cookies, and she ate hers a lot faster than I did.
And I didn't drink no milk with it. I killed it with some iced tea.
Tea is actually surprisingly good with like cookies and
whatevs, man.
I don't know, maybe for the British viewers,
well, in that case,
they have the biscuits or whatever.
We had a biscuit. we had a biscuit.
Oh shit. Okay. I got a video of a gorilla eating some pussy. I don't even know if we should show this because it would probably violate Twitch terms of service.
You already on the edge.
Living on the edge. Yeah, we're not even on YouTube this week. I asked you earlier in the week, do you want to bitch about Johnny Depp?
Hell yeah, I do.
So we're going to listen to Johnny Depp bitch about cancel culture, and we're going to bitch about Johnny Depp. Is the Space Force a joke?
My son would like to join because he thinks that's his way into space camp. Because we've never been able to afford it. And even though now he is an adult, he still wants to go to space camp. So he's like, I could just join Space Force, hang out for a little bit, and then they'll be like, you're not fit, and they'll send him home. And he'll get to have a little space camp.
Okay, so technically, I went to space camp as a kid.
Oh, Mr. Privilege.
I'm from the poorest fucking region in the world.
Tell us about it.
I'm going to, because I got kicked off the adventure. So like we're all geared up, getting ready to go out on like I guess it was Mars, maybe it was the moon. I don't remember what it was. We were on a ship. We were getting ready to go out, and I was actually assigned to be the because. Clearly, I'm a very open personality and shit. The theater kid and everything. I was like front and center. I got picked to be the person. I got picked to be the person that got to pick up the rocks when we went out on the adventure. And as the instructor was giving the talk, or the captain of the ship or whatever, he's like being all serious and everything, talking about like the gravity of us getting to walk on Mars or the moon, whatever it was. And I took my tongs and like grabbed at his foot. And then he was like, all right, take your outfit off. You don't get to go outside.
You're like, we're not even really on Mars anyway, dummy.
I would have liked to really gone out there.
Like,
that would have been cool.
Shows what you know. We're not even on Mars. You're not even a good astronaut.
I wish I had a fired back, but like I was dejected because I wanted to go out, but I thought it was funny that I was using the tongs on his foot. But that's how I was as a kid.
Let's talk about Deborah Messing.
Yeah, do you want to talk about Deborah Messing being upset about Kim Kardashian hosting SNL, which I sent
you know what's gonna happen to her now.
That's why you want to talk about it. It's just another chance for you to further your outlandish, probably slanderous
libel and slanderous
against Kris Jenner.
Yeah. Her and Johnny Depp can go suck it.
I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, and look, my sister's below it. My sister, right there.
I knew you would love that story. I knew you would love it. But no, hold on. I sent you the list of the first 4 hosts and musical guests.
I didn't look at it. I was like, fuck it. I'll just find out when it happens.
You didn't look at. Well, I was kind of disappointed. I didn't think it was the best list.
I mean, is it ever? Like you get like one hot shit a season. That's it.
No, we're the target audience for that show, right?
Are we? I don't think anybody's the target audience.
What are they even doing over there?
Who knows?
Okay. So the story that Sparkles was all excited about: a woman pulls a gun over food.
Yeah.
Apparently, this happened at a Chipotle.
Me and her double first cousins.
I can't wait to read about the illegal butt implants that lead to a murder charge.
That's how Kanye West's mama died. She was getting plastic surgery. Then it went awry.
She was getting butt implants?
I think she was getting titties. I don't know, but she was getting plastic surgery, and the guy wasn't even accredited, and blah, 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 blah. He wasn't even a licensed physician, da-da-da-da-da. And then she died.
That's so Kanye. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, that's what was the catalyst for his...
Is that when he quit making good music?
Yeah.
When his mom died?
Yeah, like Jay-Z tried to help him. Jay-Z can't help him.
I don't keep up with like celebrity personal lives and shit.
And that's why you don't know that Kris Jenner's going to ruin everybody.
I know nothing about Kris Jenner other than what you told me.
Deborah Messing about to get it.
Which I'm pretty sure is bullshit.
Watch, Deborah Messing going to get lost in a canyon or some shit.
Also, that
never
does
get
not
found.
mean that does not mean that I am endorsing Kris Jenner by any means.
You always taking up for her. Why you like her so much?
I'm not taking up for her. I just think that what you're saying sounds a little outlandish. Kris Jenner murdered Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson? That sounds outlandish to me.
Facts.
Kris Jenner engineered 9/11. That sounds a little outlandish to me.
Facts. Ryan Seacrest helped produce it.
And now what is Kris Jenner going to be involved with here? She's upset that Deborah Messing is
Talking
taking
about her
shots
daughter.
at Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, she gonna go take some shots at her now. Watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
We've pretty much done the whole bit now anyway. Okay, so a woman at a school board.
She is mad because she can't have anal sex there.
Well, you haven't seen the video. We played it on the Troll Patrol, but everybody agreed that I should play it for you on the Freak Show. That it was that crazy of a video to watch.
Because I have never had anal sex at a school board meeting.
She hasn't either, and apparently she's very against having anal sex. Do you want to start off with the story? You want to pick something?
Short woman can't get an SUV.
That's what you want. Short woman can't get in an SUV.
Yeah, let's see my other cousin. Since we just taking shots at my family tonight. Oh Lord. Yep.
Am I wrong to think that she might be British? This is the Daily Mail, which is a British.
She needs a step stool. Someone fucking help her. Look at them calves. She can't step up with them thick things. Come on. Get her one of them little librarians.
Them sausages.
Girl,
That's
pack
mean
it.
of us. We're body shaming her.
I'm not shaming her. I'm just saying she needs help. I know what she's struggling with. I'm working with these big legs too. I've been there, sister. You need a step stool, a librarian step stool. It's got 2 little steps on it, and it sinks down, so there's a rubber grip at the bottom.
I think this needs better engineering on the car manufacturer's
Someone
part.
should just come in behind her and pick her little ass up.
Whoop.
I mean, look, her legs are shaped like a cartoon. And she's wearing the tightest of all skirts at the fucking bottom. Pull her skirt up.
She doesn't have any. She doesn't have any spread.
Yeah,
She can't, like get out.
Look at her. She's like, fuck this. Fuck you and your grandkids.
I feel like maybe it's wrong of us to watch her, but then again, isn't it wrong of like her family to video? Like, oh, look.
Yeah, they're like, help grandma get in the fucking car. What is wrong with y'all? Lord. Jesus, fuck.
Oh, now we've got a dude having to use a family member as a step stool. What the fuck?
Can't nobody go to the fucking Lowe's and get a goddamn step stool? My boss already had me one in my office so I could get into the filing cabinets. He goes, I got you one of these. And I'm like, ooh.
You've got really tall ceilings at your new job, don't you?
And filing cabinets that are real high, so I got to get in the little stool to peek into the top of them.
Is it like that one office on Naked Gun where she's on the ladder and Leslie Nielsen looks up and is like, nice beaver?
That would be more of the library.
She's like, thanks, just shaved it. How short are you, Sparkles?
2'3".
I feel like you might have shrunk since I've known you.
By the end
Are
of the
you
day,
shrinking?
I do have to redo my rearview mirror so I can see because I shrink throughout the day. I feel like
Why don't you crawl up in the back?
Exactly. I feel like I'm just getting fatter and shorter every day. Look at him. He's got to pull his pants up for this one. Look, he didn't no short skirt. He couldn't do it in a fucking skirt, could he?
Real men do it in a skirt.
And heels. And then them tight-ass fucking pantyhose she was wearing from them thick legs to keep the circulation going. Put them fuckers, like I said, I'm going to pull my pants up, too. Got to pull it up so I ain't getting caught. Put him in a pencil skirt and let's see what that fucker do. I bet he just fall over backwards. Look, he's like, got to get my leg. I'm going to cramp.
Why? Why are they? It is not wrong of us to laugh at these people. It is wrong of their family to film it and sell it to the Daily Mail.
I'm just saying, I've been there. I've been there, and it's also hard when you're laughing at yourself at the same time, and your little legs are just a kicking in the air as you fall back down. Because you know the thing, also leather seats, when you're trying to jump into these leather seats, just push you back out.
Do you ever get stuck on your back like a turtle? Need to be flipped over?
No.
That's never happened?
I can always roll over. I mean, I roll. I be rolling. They be hating.
Rolling.
Look, they finally watch one of them's gonna fall out. They didn't put on their seatbelt. They gonna hit a curb. Boop. He driving slow too.
They're going on an adventure. What kind of adventure do you think they were going on?
Are they just going to the back of the shed? They was gonna take it around there to work on it. That's all they had planned. They ain't doing nothing.
Well, do you want to tell them about your significant other? We've not introduced him.
So my boyfriend's here, and
he came in. He surprised me. I did not know he was here. I was at the desk painting my nails when she walked in, and I was not aware she brought her boyfriend with her. When I turned around, he kind of flipped me out.
David always calls him stepdaddy when he comes in.
So he got here before you did because he was already on my door. When
I know he was
in.
waiting on me. I was running late. I got all of my shots today.
Oh yes, you got your booster and your flu shot.
Booster and a flu shot. Racket.
You are super protected from any.
Am I magnetized? Let's check.
Oh, please don't say that. Saying that is one of the reasons why I got kicked off of YouTube, or I got a strike on YouTube.
I didn't say I was. I asked it a question. I was pondering.
Well, I went and got a spoon out of my drawer and stuck it to my head to show that it didn't work, and it got me a strike on YouTube for medical misinformation, which we're not on YouTube tonight. But just in case any of the other platforms like Facebook or DLive wants to kick us off.
Because my boyfriend's so sexy.
What's his name? You've not introduced him.
I don't know if I'm allowed. You said we're not allowed to use people's real name on the show.
When did I ever say that?
All the time. You yelled at me last time. You yelled at me. So I guess.
Well, look, you're telling these stories about real people and shit like.
He's a real person. You see him. He's real. If my child sees him, he'd be like, "Oh, that's stepdaddy."
How long have you been seeing stepdaddy?
I've been seeing stepdaddy for a while now. I mean, years on years on years. Stepdaddy shows up.
Does stepdaddy have kids?
No. Stepdaddy hangs out and then stepdaddy just disappears. And David always goes, "You killed him. You killed him." I was like, "I didn't kill him. He'll be back when the day is new."
Well, you met him here tonight. What are you guys doing after the show?
Hell, we're going to go home, take some Advil, take some emergency, get our vitamin C up, hydrate some more, go night-night.
You're seeing her boyfriend on screen on the second camera.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
He followed her in. That, I guess, is not a close-up shot. That is a moth that was on my door.
Now, you will address him as Mr. Mothman.
I asked you his name multiple times, and you never told me.
It's Mr. Mothman.
Okay, Mr. Mothman came in with Sparkles when she came in and scared the shit out of me when I turned around.
You know how we love moths.
So we just want to introduce her date for the evening, just in case it gets brought up later. She might drop that bit.
Stepdaddy.
He's not your stepdaddy. That would be a weird fucking role play.
It's like those memes. "Oh no, stepdaddy."
I don't even know what memes you're talking about. Would you like to pick something else from the list?
Ashton Kutcher gets to take a shower? What?
No, he went to a sporting event, a sporty ball game, and the fans chanted,
For him to go take a shower?
"Take a shower."
Oh, good. People are encouraging good hygiene upon this filthy fucker. Gross ass.
What's your thoughts on Ashton Kutcher?
He dirty. He gross. He needs a mental evaluation.
There we go.
I'm working on a new charity project right now. It's called Outside Wine.
Because other than inside wine, it's
At the
outside.
end of the day, like we can look at the data and
No, thank you.
I'm working on a new charity project right now. It's called Outside Wine.
No.
You wouldn't drink any of Ashton Kutcher's wine?
No, I only want inside wine. I'm an inside person, and I like inside wine.
I'm working on.
Now, do you think he uses his nasty unwashed feet and the feet of his nasty unwashed children to mash the grapes like I Love Lucy style?
Yeah,
Or the way the Italians might have done it back in the olden days.
I'm sure they had a foot washing station.
Would you like to catch everybody up on exactly why the fans are chanting "Take a shower" at Ashton Kutcher?
Because they say they don't bathe regularly because they like their natural skin oils.
Well, technically, unless you're like unless you're sweating your ass off, or
I take 2 a day. 2 a day.
Sometimes I do too, but it is kind of a waste. But I sweat my ass off. I'm constantly sweating. Not right now. It feels good. What are you looking at me like that for?
Because I'm picturing what he might smell like, and I got offended.
Can you put it into words for those that might be listening? What does Ashton Kutcher smell like? What is the smell of Ashton Kutcher?
You know, like when you've had like some shrimp garlic fettuccine, and then you throw it out, like, you know, like you rake the pan out and like you get clean up your kitchen, and then the next day you go smell that garbage. That's what the fuck he smells like. All that Parmesan cream, fucking shrimp ass, garlic, onion, bitch ass.
What's his wife's name? Who's he married to?
Mila Kunis.
Really?
Yeah.
That's Meg, right?
Yep.
Meg's not cool. Meg is like a hipster.
I don't know, man.
What does Mia Kunis smell like?
Feet. and dirty hair.
I love how it was so elaborate for Ashton. And for Mia Kunis, it was just like feet.
And dirty hair.
I thought I was going to get another, like, soliloquy there.
They just ran. I bet their whole house stinks. I bet they got to just get new furniture all the time.
Oh, well, they're fucking filthy ass rich. They just throw it out, right?
They're like, it smells like dogs, and they don't even have any. They be going around looking wet, but they ain't.
Yes. You wanted to hit the bong, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is it still packed?
No, it's gone.
It's gone. Oh, do I need to pack it? Do we need to put something on?
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
So, or do you want to tell a story? Do you have something to talk about?
I got a new job.
We'll give it Sparkle's freeform time while I pack a bong.
I got a new job. Another second new job, because the first one kept giving me nightmares. So I got another new job.
Okay, well, tell us why the job kept giving you nightmares.
Because I didn't understand it. I never understood what I was supposed to be doing or who I worked for, what was going on at any given time. I had no clue. And it was horrible, horrible, gut-wrenching fucking stress.
I love how she, like, hikes her fucking arm up to tell a story. Like, well, let me tell you about my new job.
Also, my arms hurt. Can I just say both? I got shots in each arm, and both arms are starting to fucking hurt.
We need to play some kind of a game where, like, we get to punch each other in the arm.
No, I'll punch you in the goddamn nose right now. To the moon. Bang zoom. Like, you want to go to space camp, motherfucker? I got you, space camp. Call it NASA and Marshall Space Flight Center right here. Making motherfuckers astronauts tonight.
So is your new job better than your other new job?
Well, let me just say this: the person that was before me, I knew of her legacy. She worked for him for 38 years.
Knew of her legacy, like they retired her jersey.
Well, I knew of her because she had helped me out throughout my entire 20-year career. Well, I could call her up and she would be like, "You do this," and I'd be like, "Thank you, blessed one."
Oh, you guys are buddies.
Well, she was just like an oracle. We weren't even. Sometimes I would even be on the opposing side, and I was like, "Girl, what'd I do?"
She was a mentor, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, and she was very gracious and very nice to me always. And she worked for him for 38 years. She worked 60 hours a week, and he even said it's because she wanted to. He goes, "I don't force anyone to work." So, I knew of her, and I knew how long she stayed, and how he's very pleasant. He even said, "No one's going to yell at you." I was like, "Really?" And it has. I don't know. There's something about sitting in my office and looking out into the hallway. It reminds me of New Orleans. And then I get to go eat lunch on the street.
She has sent me many pictures of her work environment. Very excited about it. I have never seen Sparkles this happy before.
And the people I work with are very happy. Like even my coworker, she's delightful, fucking delightful. Like and the people that have been before the legacy, like the people that come after her that tried to fill that spot. It's just been high turnover for the last 3 years. And I know all these bitches, and I know how they are, and they've taken advantage of these people's good fucking nature, and I'm about to rock their fucking socks off. I just have to learn how to do probate and shit.
It seems like a good fit. I'm happy for you.
I've never dealt with the dead people, but hey, I like dead people.
Oh, shit.
It's like a new language. I gotta learn a new language.
Are you into the witchy shit?
I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, we even had some dead people... things that my boss bought today, and he was very excited about getting somebody's old PT Cruiser. He was out of his mind about getting a PT Cruiser. He goes, "Look at this," and we're like, "Hi, you got a PT Cruiser, sir?"
Dip is a probator.
Oh, you're a probator.
There you go, ma'am. You may hit the bong now.
Well, I hope I don't catch the mic on fire.
I would appreciate it if you did not do that, but like...
Did you see Nicole Richie catch her fucking hair on fire on her 40th birthday?
No, I don't keep...
The whole thing went up. She went to blow her
I don't
candles
keep up with
out.
Celebrities.
She went to go blow her candles out. Fucking in flames.
Nicole Richie is Lionel Richie's daughter, correct?
Adopted.
Oh, she's not even his real daughter? He couldn't hello his way into a woman's pants? What? Like...
No, like I guess his wife had her like she was a baby and he adopted her, and she's always been Lionel's.
Oh, that's cool. Well, that's a damn good father then.
Well, I mean, you've heard his song, shit.
Okay, politicians are celebrities, especially in this current political climate. That's the celebrity I participate in. Yes, you're correct.
My boss is a local celebrity in our field. Like I've known of him.
You probably shouldn't dish about him on.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying any names.
Even if it's bad.
I'm not.
Or good.
He even said, he goes, "I'm saintly," and then giggles. I think he is fucking saintly. Ain't nobody. And he's like, "How you like it?" I was like, "It's a fucking dream over here, sir."
Well, I am glad you are enjoying your new job. It is a great time to take advantage of the job market for anybody.
Yeah, I'm making a hell of money. I get insurance, and I get to have lunch outside in like this little downtown area where you can like sit around at cafes and shit. You can just walk across the street and get yourself a nice coffee and a sandwich. I walk around the block and vape. It's beautiful. I've never walked. Why am I walking? I take little walks.
You used to run.
That was a long time ago.
She's shaking them sticky weed titties. I'm sorry, Lotrimin titties.
Lotrimin titties.
Ew.
They itchy.
All right, do you want to pick something else from the list? We've got a very enticing list tonight.
I want to see a woman pulls a gun over food.
I'm glad we have video of this. I've not watched it yet.
Oh, good. I want to see this. I want to see who she cocks it up at.
I believe it happened at a Chipotle.
I mean, I wouldn't get livid over Chipotle.
Give me my food, a woman says. I doubt we have sound. I think it's a security video.
Oh, they're trying to identify her. Nobody call in. Nobody. Don't you report my sister?
Don't narc.
She took the food. It's over food. Unless she pistol whips the cashier. Also, don't antagonize hungry people, please. That's the wrong thing to do.
Apparently, they were trying to close up.
Yeah, she's like, y'all still got shit out. I'm hungry.
It's kind of grainy footage, but that is indeed a gun in her hand.
Yeah, she's like, you gonna make me a burrito tonight?
She's not like brandishing it like.
She's like, I got a gun, and you gonna make me a fucking burrito tonight. Look, see, she's like, see, you gonna make me a burrito tonight. Hi, how you doing? See?
She just kind of flashed it at him.
Yeah. Now they're making her a burrito. She was hungry. They still had the shit out. Why wouldn't they just make her a fucking burrito? If they were closing up, they should just made her one without even fucking charging her.
Well, I am not condoning the use of a gun, though. It seems like Sparkles, and now they've got other people, and that's why they didn't want to.
Obviously,
why is the store not? If they are closing up shop, why is the door not closed?
I've been antagonized when I'm hungry before, and I don't fucking appreciate it.
If there is someone in the store, you should probably serve them until like.
Look, I'm not asking for a special order. I'm asking for whatever the fuck you're about to throw out. Just put it in a bag for me, please. I'm hungry. I've been there. And she's like, make me a fucking burrito. You got the shit out.
Where'd it go?
You're not yourself when you're hungry. I also have a Snickers in my purse. Should an emergency break out?
Okay. Philadelphia police are searching for a woman who they say threatened workers with a gun, asked to speak with a manager, and stole food inside a Chipotle after an employee announced they were closing early.
Yeah, just make her a fucking burrito. That's all she fucking wanted, see? She's like, not tonight. I'm getting my burrito and going home.
Well, why were they closing early? The incident occurred Saturday at 5 p.m., which is like...
Yeah, she's been at work all day.
It is
she's goddamn
dinner
hungry.
fucking time.
Yeah, she's lucky I wasn't there.
Did she have scrubs on? Is she a nurse?
Yeah, she's irrationally hungry. Feed her. You have this shit out. Let her just do it buffet style. If you're going to throw it out, let her go back there. She'll hop the counter.
Is there a longer V? No, it's the same video. When the employee told the customers, one woman who was accompanied by an unidentified man pulled out a gun and asked to speak to a manager. The employee immediately pressed the security button to alert the mall security. The woman then said if someone didn't make her food, she would be back and there would be a problem, according to police. The woman then placed the gun back in her purse. Another Chipotle worker then made the woman her food in order to get her to leave. After her food was made, the woman took out her gun again and said, "Somebody better give me my food." Police said the woman then took the food and fled from the store in an unknown direction. So you're saying you admire this woman?
Yeah, I've been there. How could you not make her food? I mean, come the fuck on. That's bullshit. If you're closing early, you're throwing out all that fucking food. Give it to her. She's hungry. She come there just for a fucking burrito, and then you want to ruin her fucking day. She's irrationally hungry. She's been at work all fucking day. She even skipped lunch. She just kept working. Give her a goddamn burrito and shut the fuck up.
I don't know for sure if she is a nurse.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think
it doesn't matter if she was working at the CVS all day. It don't fucking matter. She's goddamn tired.
She's a working woman. I understand.
Give her a goddamn burrito. And if somebody needs to start a GoFundMe for her right now for her legal fees, because this is bullshit. You're not yourself when you're hungry. You're not your fucking self. Look, she's like, fuck these people. I've had it with every fucking body today. I got my fucking mask on. I just want my goddamn Chipotle, and I want to go home.
Play by the rules. We live in a society.
Fuck everybody. Give me my goddamn burrito.
Oh shit.
And if I was in line, I'd be back there pulling my knives out going, "Hey girl, we getting burritos today." And it would be a whole new Broad City shit we about to start.
That sounds like more like some Thelma and Louise shit you're pulling.
And that would be the intro to our new Broad City Part 2. How we met.
Oh god. I know, she looks hard.
Yeah, she's starving. She's fucking starving.
With her.
She's starving. She looks a little dehydrated too. You should probably get her a Sprite or something. Look, he's like, we all going to jail tonight.
Oh, she got awesome, like, fucking haircut going on.
Yeah, I mean, she's been at work all day. Just fucking give her a goddamn burrito. Jesus Christ. I mean, look, there's times when I even go to Taco Bell and they're like, the chalupa machine is broke. And you're like, there's no goddamn chalupa machine in the Taco Bell. Give me that chicken chalupa. And they're like, we ain't got none. And I'm like, yes, you do.
We got told that the chalupa machine was broke. Oh, fuck. We wanted a federal investigation into the Taco Bell that told us the chalupa machine.
And they're fucking lucky I don't carry in my car. Fucking lucky, because the irrational in me would jump out the window, and suddenly I'd be like FloJo, just jumping through the drive-through window.
Were you even wanting a chalupa? I thought that was my order.
It was the chicken. It was the raw. Not raw. Was it
like the naked chicken?
Yeah, the
chalupa?
Naked chicken, the raw ass chicken. I like it raw.
Like raw dogging that chicken.
That's what I wanted. They said the chalupa machine was broke.
It really happened. We're not lying about that.
And this shit happens to me constantly in life. And one day I'm going to fucking snap. So, yeah. I sympathize with that girl, and we should start a GoFundMe for her legal fees right the fuck now.
Oh, shit. That was fantastic. That's good content.
I still can't believe they wouldn't make her. They were like, we're closing. Get the fuck out. And then she's like, not today. Not today.
If you have customers in the store, I thought it was customary. Unless you're quitting that motherfucker. Unless you're walking out of that Chipotle.
Or just say, hey, we're all leaving. Come back here and buffet style your shit. And they'll be like, hey.
Yeah. And everybody be happy there. What the fuck? Because, like, are they quitting? Are they pulling, like, the Dollar General, the woman that
or everybody's got COVID? I don't care. Just, she's so fucking hungry. Give her some guac or something.
Give her extra guac. She deserves it.
Yeah, she's just fucking hungry. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a serious issue. There have been several mass shootings.
And she had her mask on.
This
Everybody there was masked up. Just give her. She's obeying the rules. Just give her the burrito.
She's not really obeying the rules. She's brandishing a firearm that is clearly illegal.
She ain't a killer, but don't push her.
Give her guac or get the Glock.
She's hungry.
She's
hungry. It's cruelty on a fucking inhumane level. So that inhumanity has to be met with equal inhumanity. Thus the Glock. We live in a society.
The views and opinions expressed by Sparkles are solely Sparkles. I do not think that's the same amount of inhumanity at all. I mean, I think the Chipotle should have, like, if they're quitting, just let them have at it.
It's
Buffet,
inhumane to show people food and then tell them they can't have it.
Yeah, if they were able to walk in the door, it's open, they have not locked the door, and there is food available, you should probably serve your customer.
That's awful. It's awful. I've been catfished by food before.
Apparently more than once.
On more than one occasion, and I don't enjoy it.
Would you like to tell a story about getting catfished?
The first time?
By food. Any time. Which one's the most interesting?
Well, the first time, it was with roasting potatoes. He's like, yeah, I'm going to put it in the crock pot. Come on over.
I don't think I've heard this one.
Because he had a swimming pool. He's like, come swimming. So I go swimming. This motherfucker goes back to change and passes out. Passes the fuck out. Roast still going. And I'm like, fucking shit. And I wait around. He never comes out. I go check on him. And he's like,
I thought that was the rotisserie chicken guy.
No, that's the barbecue chicken guy was also asleep. They keep falling asleep and they don't get up. And then I just bail. And then I was like, fuck, I didn't get any food. And he's like, well, what should I do?
I would have took the rotisserie chicken with me.
It was barbecue chicken, and I would have had to went through his backyard to get that. But this other guy was in the roast, and I didn't have any containers.
Was it just potatoes, or
it was like a pork roast and potatoes that had been in the crock pot? Yeah.
Tell me about this. Like, you've had an aversion to pork here lately, and like you loved pork. Why?
It's been making my tummy hurt. It's been giving me I don't know how it's like if I eat bacon, right, it tastes delicious, but within 30 minutes I will start to feel like queasy, and then I'll get like almost liquid, like oily doo-doos, and our butthole will burn. It is not good. It's not ideal for anyone.
Buttholes are communist, if you guys didn't know that. It's all our buttholes.
That seems rude. I wanted to hit it, but I didn't have a lighter.
Oh. Am I hogging the lighter?
Yeah, you always bogart all the equipment.
I'm sorry.
My hair fell off the desk again.
It's not safe while you're relieving your hangry trauma.
So yeah, I could some
Well, pork is not good for anyone, but like it's so tasty. It's so tasty, and I wanted to...
like okay, even the salt cured pork brain is even good. So,
I wanted to make pork dip au jus sandwiches for you.
Yeah, and I was like,
you were
"Oh no, my butthole cannot handle that."
Oh man, what? Shredded pork, you're dipping in pork. Oh
yeah, straight to the butthole, straight to the butthole, straight to the butthole.
I never take it. I mean, you're correct. That is true. That is what would happen. However, I never think about the consequences of doing these things. I only think about the taste of the food that I'm going to enjoy.
I think about things because it happens and it's so violent and I have trauma.
I 100% understand the moral argument. I love animals. I
even volunteered to spend the night with them, remember? And usher them to their death and give them the best night of their life.
I want, and I tried.
And I said I would take the little gun and I'd walk them off into so nobody else saw what was happening. And then, and then, hey, ribeyes. And then I'll take the next one. And I said we would get high all night. We'd have a slumber party. We would watch TV with the cows. We would dance. We would I'd play my trombone for them.
Yeah, I want the cows to be as happy as possible. I want them to be treated as humanely as possible and have the best life as possible.
Some like vegan, I don't know, grass. I don't know. I'll make them some edibles. Somehow with coconut oil and grass. We'll get them fucked up.
Whatever gets cows high. Like cats have catnip. We have weed. Whatever gets cows high and happy.
I'll make them Jello shots. Fuck. We'll get them fucked up, and then that way the alcohol will also be in their system with that sugar. It's going to caramelize up real good.
Oh, we're getting real philosophical here. If I give my 18-year-old son, can I kill them if the past 18 years I was good to them? I actually believe that you should be able to have a late abortion. And if you're raising a kid that's a shithead and like you get a couple of teachers at their school to sign off on it, like, yeah, we'll give you an abortion before 18. I'm joking about that. That's a stand-up bit.
Isn't that what Cartman's mom tried to do?
Yeah, she tried to go get the law changed with Bill Clinton. That's how long that show has been on the air. Bill Clinton was the president.
I know. I like my son a lot.
I agree. Okay, so I think Sparkles is less on this train, but like I wanted to go try the meatless burger and shit that they had.
No thanks.
Yeah, she's not on that train, but like I'm down with converting to a non-animal product.
I could actually I can actually kill my own chicken and prepare it safely.
You would enjoy that, wouldn't you?
I can also field.
You would enjoy doing like Devil's Reject style, going out to like some dude.
I know how to field dress.
You get a Red Rock chicken.
No, we're gonna.
You ain't gonna fuck these chickens, are you?
No, we're gonna field dress some deer. Do you know how to do that?
Mm-mm.
You can't let any of the intestines touch the inside or the meat's tainted.
I would like to go hunting, and I had a friend that wanted to take me hunting. As long as you're putting, I believe you need to put everything to use if you're going to go hunting.
I have a very strong palate. I'm what they call a super taster. So please don't put that plant taste shit in my mouth.
Ooh, blindfold sparkles.
That's what I said.
You can't taste.
I'm a super tester. That won't work.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna have to do it on the show now.
It'll be like a full Ron Swanson of him going, ugh, what the fuck is this?
We're gonna have to do it on the show now. Like, it's been a challenge. That's gonna be like next week. We're gonna have a vegetable burger, and we're gonna have a real burger, and you're not gonna know the difference.
I'll bring the meat for my burger.
Okay, you bring the meat, and I'll cook it. You'll have the
plant-based.
I'll have the plant-based
with a red dye in it. Thank you. I'm a dude who's gonna be bright fucking brown.
We'll do a blind taste test. Fantastic idea. I love it. Now that's good content. Next week on the Friday Night Freak Show.
Also get a bunch of wines out. I'll show you how I can sommelier.
I think they have actually done many blind taste tests, and people can't tell shit wine from good wine.
I can name that wine.
Yeah, like I'd want to, I want to also hunt as humanely as possible, but I only want to do it once. It's not going to become a hobby of mine. It's just something that I would be interested in it and having that experience.
Well, the deer population around here is fucking thick, and somebody needs to do something about it. They're getting fucking warts. They're getting wasting disease.
She has a bias.
I fucking hate deer as well. I fucking hate them. I hate them. They're out to get me. Fuck a deer. Fuck it.
They come to my backyard all the time.
I could put a gun between its eyes and pull the fucking trigger and not feel shit.
We're getting to a little violation of terms of service kind of territory here. Don't do that.
About how I feel about deer? It's not a person. It doesn't have a soul. It's not even
with the
real.
Messiah.
They're not real.
She loves her some cows. Sing moo.
You got methane? I'm a farter.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
Especially not horses either. I don't think horses are real.
You don't think horses... You've never seen a horse in your life?
I have. I don't enjoy it. Don't care for them.
They're sweet. How can you not care for... I love horses.
Nope. Can't get a read on them fuckers. No thanks.
Can't get a read on... Oh my God. But you love dogs.
Yeah, I love dogs.
How do you not see the same thing in other animals?
I don't feel the same way toward horses. The feeling's mutual too. It's fucking mutual.
Why?
I didn't know.
What other animals do you hate?
What other animals I got beef with? I got beef with deer, horses.
And?
I think that's it.
Okay, cool. I was not expecting this. Like, did you have a bad experience with a horse?
A bunch of them. I've had a bunch of bad experiences with horses. So I can't get a read on them, man. I don't understand them. They don't understand me.
That was the setup for you to tell us this story.
Okay, so it all started when I was 3. There was this flea market that had horses.
I didn't tell you. I didn't say, like, cover your entire horse history. It was like just a story.
It all started at 3, and I got on this little carousel. It was like a carousel, but with real horses, right? And it went round and round. Doesn't make any fucking sense, right?
It wasn't like ponies?
I don't know. They were them things. So
you said you were 3?
Yes, and I remember holding on.
It had to have been like ponies.
And I remember holding on to the saddle, right? And I was so little, I just kept sliding.
Was it somebody walking beside you?
No, it's the flea market.
But wouldn't you have a parent? Wouldn't your dad be walking beside you, holding you on the pony?
I was 3. That means that he was still in prison.
Wouldn't your mom,
No,
wouldn't Sharon be walking
she
beside
had
you?
signed over custody to my grandparents, and she was away. She was away sniffing her keys.
How did you get to the place where you're riding the pony?
A field of grandparents took me, and you know they just doing grandparent shit. They ain't watching me. I also drowned that year, and nobody was watching me.
Sparkle's childhood trauma. Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern.
I didn't really speak until I was 8.
Well, now, you have another persona that, like, is different than this one, right? Like, at your old job, you were completely business, right?
Well, I'm completely business at this job. Like, it's like I never stop working the entire time I'm there, but it's not, I don't feel a crippling anxiety about the work. You know?
Well, good.
It's different. It feels different. It feels like New Orleans. There's even a band across the street. There's a saxophone sometimes, and there's a drum. And it's nice.
Or they're playing like jazz or some shit.
Yeah, there's bars all up and down that street that they just go all time. There's smoke for fucking barbecue and there's the hamburgers, and there's shit all up and down the thing, and there's coffee. There's coffee everywhere. There's fucking coffee everywhere.
I love me some coffee.
I mean, I go sit at the little cafes and just sit there for a minute and vape and have my little coffee. It's very nice.
With you and your pussy stick.
Yes, delicious. And then I go back to work, and it's real nice. And he's not like angry at me. He's like, "Hey, here's something else." Or something. He goes, "Hey, let me help you prioritize." Like and he'll be like, "Do this next, and do this next, and do this," and I'll be like, "Okay, cool." So like he'll be in there going, he'll help me prioritize as I go, and he's not like leaving it up to me and getting pissed off. He's he's involved in his own business, and that's different.
Question: did you start vaping to quit smoking?
Yeah, because I got the cancer, and they wouldn't let me have tobacco.
They wouldn't let you. Who wouldn't let you? It's the United States.
The doctor
It's a free
said
goddamn country.
The doctor said it, and my friend Allison was taking care of me and wiping my ass because I couldn't do for myself, and she went and bought me some shit so I could actually shit because I was on opioids because I've been cut open in lots of places. And so
oh yeah, that's a thing.
So she went and got me a bunch of these, and that's how I pooped in the mornings, and then she would come and wipe me.
Now that really might be too much information.
Praise be to Allison who wiped my ass for 2 weeks and washed my titties regular.
Wash those sticky wee titties.
Kept me from getting a surgical side infection. Thank you, Allison.
You want to watch the anal sex school board shit?
I'm out of drink.
Did you bring drink with you?
I brought a bottle of water over there. I gotta stay hydrated.
Yes, hydrate. Are you ready for this?
Am I ever? You gotta let the butthole open up first.
It's a very impassioned speech, I will tell you that.
Where's our water boy?
This happened in a Texas school.
You're out back, we boys figured, then hand on the titties. Put it in her coin box, put it in her cornhole, grab a hold of that braid, rub that calico. You can find that on page 39 of the book called Out of Darkness, which you can find at Hudson Bend Middle School and Bee Cave Middle School.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Not gonna lie, I had to Google cornhole because I have the game in the back of my yard. But according to Wikipedia, cornhole is a sexualist slang vulgarism for
vulgarisms.
Came into the use in the 1910s in the United States as verb form to cornhole, which came into usage in the 1930s, means to have anal sex. I do not want my children to learn about anal sex in middle school. I have never had anal sex. I don't want to have anal sex. I don't want my kids having anal sex. I want you to start focusing on education and not public health.
Stone, you're on.
My mom explained anal sex to me, among other things, when I was 10.
You had a very different childhood. So what are
She
you-
was actually preparing me to go to a family reunion in case something should happen with an uncle.
What? Are,
Yeah, you gotta warn your children before you go places because relatives are pedophiles.
you're going to a really dark place with this.
Well, that's how I learned about sex was before we had to go to some family reunion, so I would be
That's
educated.
fucked up.
You're a woman now.
And you're laughing about it. God, you've got a very dark sense of humor.
I'll spit teeth in your mouth.
True story. Amazingly enough.
Hey, where's the water boy?
Are you wanting me to go over there and get your bottle of water?
Yeah.
Well, then you have to entertain people. Do you have something to entertain people with?
I'm thirsty. I can't entertain people. I'm so fucking parched. I got all them shots. My arms hurt.
Wow. I don't have sideburns. It's tripping me out. Well, this went completely off the rails.
I was very thirsty. I had the thirst. With a 3 and a ST. Thirst.
Okay. What are you thirsting for on this list?
Let's see what Deborah Messing. Let's see how she's gonna get killed next.
We've pretty much already done the bit on that one, haven't we? You got
Oh,
you got plenty to talk about when it comes to the Kardashian Jenner family.
Yeah. Look at that face. Look. Ooh, look at it.
We don't have any video. It is a tweet. She sent a tweet, and we get a news story about it. Deborah Messing says, "Why Kim Kardashian? I mean, I know she is a cultural icon, but SNL has hosts generally who are performers who are there to promote a film, TV show, or album launch. Am I missing something? What is Deborah Messing missing?"
What is Kim Kardashian promoting? Kim Kardashian.
I don't know. You know more about that family.
She's
than
promoting
me.
her divorce.
Yeah, Elon Musk was on there last season.
Is it because he was about?
They even bring up Elon Musk. It's always been a dream of mine to host SNL. Ain't gonna lie, seeing Elon Musk given that privilege, not the funniest of people, really hurts my heart.
Yeah.
So she'd previously tweeted that.
I prefer Elon Tusk.
Well, they really didn't rely on him very much in that episode. You didn't watch it, did you?
Which one?
Where Elon Musk was hosting SNL.
No, I didn't. See, I even tuned that out when you started talking about him. I went, boom. Human music.
Because I was hoping it would be a train wreck. Is the Kardashian show still going? It is, isn't it?
I mean, who knows? Maybe everybody gets COVID. Who knows?
Is it still going? Do you know?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the day before, just like The View, they could start pulling people off. You never know.
They just pulled them right off the set.
They're like, get the fuck out, you dirty bitch.
There's video of that. I didn't.
They're like, you're unclean. You must go.
Apparently, Meghan McCain had the shadiest response to the View's coronavirus debacle. Speaking of which,
If my daddy were alive.
keeping up with the... Did it end in 20? It says until 2021. Usually
Yeah.
it would say present. Has it ended?
Yeah, it just had its last season.
It has a 2.8 rating.
Yeah.
Is that just trolls on the internet, or are they? Is it?
I mean, my egg thing? We did that to take down Kylie Jenner as being #1 on Instagram with egg.
I don't know. I haven't watched the video yet. Have you watched the video? Did they yank somebody live on air? I don't know. They might have come back from break.
I just read it
And
as they had
then-
yanked him from the air and said, "You can't be around the president, you filthy, filthy beast. Get the fuck out. You ain't
Vice
got to go
president.
home, but you can't stay here."
The chat is ready for keeping up with Sparkles.
Good luck.
It would be a very interesting. Like, seriously, you should like OnlyFans your life. Just a camera that watches you.
I'm not even wearing a bra tonight. I didn't put on makeup. I got my
She
shots
semi-flashed me multiple times before the show even started.
because I was trying to get my boyfriend's attention, see if he'd fly down and get with mine.
Her boyfriend is indeed still up there on my ceiling. We have Mothman camera.
I mean, I could text that to my child right now and go, "Look," he'd be like, "Stepdaddy."
Hold on, do you want me to make him his own little Mothman symbol and put it up on the screen? Mr. Mothman, is that what you named him?
Mr. Mothman.
All right, tell us more about your adventures with Mr. Mothman.
I mean, Mr. Mothman comes around all the time. And he'll fly with me to my bedroom and he'll watch me sleep and shit.
It sounds creepy.
Well, because he don't want to mess up my covers and shit. He's the most respectful.
Does he just do that and watch you the entire time?
Yeah, and if I go take a shower, he'll fly in there and watch me in there. He'll hang out.
Okay, hold on. I'll put it up on the screen as I live Photoshop.
I mean, and my favorite artist, Art Attack, she said I could use her Mothman and do that as my cover up right here.
Do you want to show your...
No, they can't.
Okay.
They can't see it.
Okay.
That's extra.
Here we go. I've got my Photoshop up on the screen.
Yeah,
What
we
kinda-
could do a later night show and then have a paid subscription for that.
Exactly. You should really monetize this shit. What do you think about this font? Oh, it's white. Hold on, let me...
Am I out of oil? No. I think my coal's going bad.
Your colon?
My coal. My atomizer. My mesh pod.
You gotta pick out the font for your boyfriend.
That's fine.
You like that?
Yeah.
I think it's snazzy.
Snazzy. It's a bee's knees.
Do you like it being black? Do you want a different color?
Oh, it needs to be purple. Dark purple.
You make everything purple. Don't you want to switch it up?
No. Fucking ridiculous.
Something like...
That, yeah. You can make the background hot pink if you wanted to.
We're not gonna have a background because it's
Okay.
gonna be on the screen, so everyone knows who it is. Hold on. Let me give it a drop shadow. We'll even give it a stroke. Everything needs a stroke, right?
I guess. I mean, you don't want to have a Jerry Lawler stroke.
Would you like to tell the people about that story?
They said he was having sex again. He was having sex and had a stroke, but it had nothing to do with the sex. He was like, "Ooh, that pussy." No, he could have been running around eating a Snickers outside in some heavy heat, and the same shit would have fucking happened.
Oh, that's what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't your messages. Like, here's the example.
I'm going to just start videoing my messages to you, and then you have to watch a whole fucking video.
This is the example of how your messages just they don't mean what you are trying to say.
It's called autism, motherfucker. Look into it.
Oh, you're incredibly intelligent. Like, well, not that autistic people are like.
I have problems with communication. Sorry. Can I do it Canadian? Sorry.
Would like edibles. Would like edibles.
I meant to say, would you like some edibles? But
I would like edibles. The message says would like edibles. So do you know what I did? I messaged this guy that I matched with on Tinder who said he had
And then what did
who
Mama
said
do?
he had the complete spectrum of Mary Jane products. So I was like, oh, well, this guy's got some edibles because Sparkles would like edibles. That's.
I meant to say, would you like some edibles, sir? And then what? I bring in these strawberry unicorn funfetti with icing that I made. And
They were
the icing's
fantastic.
Loaded too.
Yes, loved it. Once we got on the same page, everything was fantastic. I was not on the same page with you at all any point in time during the day when we were texting back and forth because
Why use
would like edibles.
Why use lot word when few word do trick?
It don't do trick. It's open to interpretation.
Stop playing SeaWorld with me, man.
I'm sorry. No, now that we're on the same page, everything is kosher. Oh God! Now we've got Mr. Mothman.
Sometimes I just scream like a toddler. Like, would like edibles. And picture me screaming that and holding them out to you. Would like edibles.
Oh. All right, so now we go back to the other camera,
Aw, Mr. Mothman.
and Moth will have his own.
Yeah, he tried. He goes, "Want me to get rid of?" I was like, "Don't get rid of my boyfriend." We came together. That's too big. You're gonna have to reduce that font, sir.
Well, of course,
There we go.
Mr. Mothman. There you go.
Has anybody on here ever used Redline in Word documents? Does anybody want to provide some guidance on that for me?
I've
don't-
used Word documents. I use Word documents all the time.
Have you ever used Redline for revisions?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Jesus. Let me tell you, I keep getting these fucking Redline revisions. And I'm like, sir, what is this? What? Please tell me what this is. So then he tried to make things simple for me, right? He started taking pictures of documents that he had revised on the road, and then he sent them to me in pictures for me to print out his handwriting that he took a picture of. He goes, "Just do it this way."
Yes. Redlining is how they used to.
It's
fuck
in a
over
Word.
black people.
It's in a Word document for revisions. Look that shit up, learn it, and then give me the cliff notes on it, please.
Oh, you want me to be?
Or anyone
your
out there,
tutor.
do that shit.
You want them to do your job for you?
No, just give me that one little tutorial.
You know, YouTube has all kinds of tutorials, right?
I don't trust them. They're going to be doing something stupid. I don't trust that shit.
Well, I will tell you that, like, the first thing they're going to do is be like, "Hey, welcome to my channel. Be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, make sure you turn on notifications."
And they're going to be like, you know what made me first started thinking about these Word documents? They're going to give a whole spiel about their grandmother, just like a recipe. And it's going to take for fucking ever. And I just want to know how to make the revisions, what these little dots mean. And
Wait.
How do I make the red lines go away?
Hold. You're just talking about when... Okay.
Go up here to
Okay.
review. Go to review.
Okay.
Review. Okay. Go to Visions and balloons. Yes.
I don't think there's going to be anything that needs revisions because, like, my scripts are tight. Yeah.
And they're everywhere, and I don't understand how I make them go.
Red line. Is that what you're talking about?
No, there's like a comment box that comes out here that says hey and that has shit in it. You have to go up to the review document.
Because all you got to do is click on it, and then you can...
That's not it, sir.
It'll have suggestions and shit.
You have to go up here to review. And you have to go into accept or reject a fucking thing, and you have to, because it's not that you mistyped something, it's that somebody looked at the document and they've made revisions to it, but not on the document. They sent you the fucking red line of it.
Okay. So somebody else has given you an edit of the document. Are you asking how to make that go away?
Yeah, and how do you... It's like accept or reject, but is it going to make the fucking revision, or do I have to make it? I don't understand this shit. And I don't understand if I accept it or reject it, and then it does something else. I don't get it, man.
I would assume that you make the revisions and then you save it as a new document. So you have each copy that you have the edit, and then you have your version that is finalized.
I don't know.
That has revisions, and you save it as a new document. That would be what I would do.
I don't know. I don't know how he wants it.
You go down where the red lines are and make the revisions that are required, but save it as a new document. That way you have both. You can't possibly be wrong.
In case you need it.
In case you need it. We have both, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well get the second, gate, with the other thing that they had, and then you go in case you need it.
In case you need it.
I mean, you might as well get the bedroom off the kitchen, for the extra help in case you need it.
Ladies and gentlemen, who knows where this... Ladies and gentlemen in the non-binary, who knows where this show...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Potato. Would you like to pick something off of the list?
Illegal butt implants.
Illegal butt implants. Okay, so I'm thinking this is going to be a horrific story, and it's not going to be something to be laughed at.
Chopped up booty cheeks, chopped up booty cheeks, chopped up booty cheeks, chopped up booty. I've done wrote a song for it. Ooh, mother and daughter face murder charges for chopping up booty cheeks.
No medical training and no business operating on anyone. CBS 2's Hermela Aragawi has more on the plastic surgery.
Oh, God, it's an unlicensed plastic surgeon.
Yeah. Clapping cheeks, clapping cheeks, clapping cheeks. Look at him.
Mother-daughter duo performed an illegal butt lift procedure that...
Ooh, there's stuffed animals in that surgery room.
...in October of 2019. And they tell us there may be other victims.
These things are done by people with no training. There's no standards. There's no contingency if something goes wrong.
Okay. Pause. What is the advantage of getting butt implants?
I guess because you can't get a butt. I don't know.
Kim Kardashian really did, didn't she? Or Nicki Minaj. It was Nicki Minaj. I saw the picture. And she had a flat ass in 2000 or some shit.
All you gotta do is eat some cornbread and pinto beans. You like legumes? You like corn-based bread products?
What are legumes?
Beans and chickpeas, them sort of shits.
I like chickpeas.
They're a real nice, complex carbohydrate.
And you're saying this all goes to your ass?
Yeah, it's how you feel this mother. Look, I'm not even touching the back of the chair, but my ass is.
Okay, so I was being too generous with unlicensed plastic surgeon. Makes it sound like they've actually been to school.
No.
These are just like complete amateurs, apparently.
They went to cosmetology at the tech.
And they thought they could cut open an ass. And
they gonna cut your ass open.
What do they put in ass cheeks?
They probably went down to Home Depot and bought silicone caulk. Ain't no telling.
Have you thought about this? How did you know that off the top of your head?
Because this ain't the first story. People will put silicone in their ass before they eat cornbread.
So you advocate the cornbread diet in place of ass implant surgery. So
also, it's how you fatten up a turkey for Thanksgiving. You feed it corn.
I want to have. God, I'm so fucking stoned right now. I can't even. What did I tell you I wanted to make for the holidays this year?
I don't fucking remember.
Beef Wellington.
Yeah, he's never made it before, and he thinks he's just going to stab it in the dark. I keep wanting to make a Christmas goose, and nobody wants to fucking find me a goose.
You make a Christmas goose. I will make a beef Wellington for Thanksgiving.
Best I can do is foie gras.
Well, let's fucking do it. That sounds amazing.
Can't get a whole goose. All I can get is its goddamn liver.
I will do.
We can do a pate.
Beef Wellington.
We can
for
do
Thanksgiving.
caviar.
Just substitute human. Fucking don't put it past Sparkles. She probably.
I'll be like, I got the forbidden meat, you guys.
I honestly sitting here, I don't know for sure. Like it's 50-50 whether she has actually indeed tasted human meat.
When I make that charcuterie tray, you're gonna be like, ooh, is that a salami rose?
Here's the weird thing: is she very well could have done it consensually. People want her to fucking like eat a chunk of them.
No, that'd be gross. I wouldn't. There's no person I want to eat.
There's plenty of people I want to eat.
Now I'm thinking about brining a fucking deer leg. I was like, you know what'd be good right now if you brined a deer leg.
Okay, look, fucking back to butt implants. We didn't even get all the way through the story.
According to investigators, 51-year-old Libby Adame and her daughter,
Look at her face, though.
Alicia Gallas, have been doing the procedures out of their home since at least 2012. Investigators say the women charged nearly $14,000 for 3 sessions. This is video of Rosh Paul's second one. She sent the clip to her mother in South Africa to ease her worries, but the 26-year-old died after her 3rd session.
As a
Third
family members are, they're totally blindsided.
Wait.
The cause of death was so.
Yeah, she had 3 sessions. You don't just go get butt implants once. You get 3.
Well, I guess because you're sitting on them. That's a dumb place to get an implant. That's why you should just eat some cornbread and sit around a little bit. Stop running around so fucking fast. Simmer down now. Eat some cornbread. And these pinto beans and shut up.
Something is going on Grindr where there is like a lot of girls with big asses.
Just eat cornbread and stay home.
And they want me to pay for their gas to come here.
Yeah, I know those girls.
I was gonna let one come over last night, but like she wanted like, hey, give me $30 to pay for gas. I'm like, I'll give you 10 now and I'll give you 20 later. How about that? And she wasn't into that. Said she could stay. Yeah, girls on Grindr. That's exactly like that. For some reason, girls are starting to pop up on Grindr.
I'm not.
Maybe you should be.
I don't like sex, and I don't like talking to men that much.
You sure do. Like, you have a very like Seinfeld-esque dating life where you have a man that has some kind of weird nickname, and there's a new one every week or two.
I haven't had time with switching jobs so much.
True.
All this job hopping I be doing.
But you used to like go on a date, at least every other weekend.
Yeah. I mean, because you won't go out to eat with me anymore.
There's still a pandemic going on.
I walk around every day to little cafes and sit outside, and you're just a little bitch that's outside.
Trans girls have always been on Grindr, and that's the main reason I'm on Grindr. But some guy like sometimes like I'm cruising trans girls, and like some guy will message me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's talk. I've got a couple of friends off of Grindr. Grindr's a fun time. Back to butt implants.
Why are these people just running around
Silicone
injecting
embolism
people?
in the heart.
It doesn't sound like they were running around. They were trying to run a business, didn't they?
Katzen is a board-certified plastic surgeon. He says liquid silicone is essentially poison to the body and can be deadly if it gets into the arteries.
Silicone is not meant to be injected into the buttock or the breast, period. And the FDA says that.
Police say in Raj Paul's case, suspects did call 911 but left immediately after paramedics arrived to the home in Encino where they were doing the procedure.
They were aware that 2 females had rushed out of the house and thought that was odd.
Investigators say they have been getting a slew of calls from the suspect's clients suffering from a range of complications, and they're asking anyone with information to call LAPD's Van Nuys station.
Maybe it was 3 because they had complications and they had to keep trying to correct their mistakes or some shit.
They were just using silicone caulk from Home Depot.
I mean, it looked like professional shit, didn't it, that they had? No. It didn't look like something that they bought at Home Depot, though. I'm weirded out by this story. But it's probably more common, especially LA, New York, really populous areas.
Yeah. I don't trust
Maybe there's levels to that shit.
I mean, my mom had literal plastic surgery, right? Like literal from accredited people, and she still looks like SpongeBob SquarePants. They made her boxy. She even has corners like where her back fat was. They left a fucking corner. They didn't even the shit out. Like, you know.
Your mom is a mystery to me. She, like, the first time I met Sparkles' mom, after hearing a lot about her and her little ass dog, we smoked pot with her. She had on those like grandma sweatpants, right? And the total like grandma sweater. And she seemed like this really harmless old lady.
We both got that Clark Kent.
She seemed a little simple. Right? Just like a southern grandma. Harmless, would bake you some cookies, really likes Christmas.
She even said that. She goes, why does everybody think the Grays mean I bake pies? Because all these little kids think she bakes. She's like, where's the pies at, Granny? She goes, we ain't no pies here.
But we smoke a joint, maybe?
And I bought her the pickle Rick, the purple pickle Rick.
Yeah, Sparkles bought her a bowl as a present.
Because she's having arthritis, right? And bowls are heavy, so it's a silicone pipe, and it's real light, and it has a glass insert.
Fucking...
For her arthritic hands.
My best friend has one of the silicone pipes, and he fucking loves that thing.
It's easy for her to hold.
That's his go-to.
It won't slip out of her dry, brittle, old-ass hands.
So, like, I think nothing of her mom. She does not seem like the stories I've been told. Sparkles has her mom call into the Troll Patrol. This has been months and months ago now. This has been quite some time. And it was probably more around the election time, wasn't it? It was around, like, Trump might have even still been in office. It was hard. Like, I didn't know what to expect. And when she called in, she was very well spoken. Very, like, you could tell she was very educated. She was very sharp and knew what was going on. Whereas I had met this really woman who was very simple and, like, seemed like just go with the flow. Like, oh, honey, oh, child. Like, it kind of blew me away. And then, like, I see their adventures as Sparkles sends me pictures from New Orleans. And, like, wasn't there, like, one of your, like, mom, like, passed out on the
No, she was skiing and she was going to jump on the bed. She was going, when I get high, I feel like a York peppermint patty. And she goes, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And she's standing on this couch about to jump onto the hotel bed. And I'm like, you're 60. Don't. I don't want to go to the ER in COVID times in a strange city. And I also showed her how to get weed on dating apps brought to your hotel room. And that freaked her out too. She's like, that's quick. And I was like, ta-da!
Oh, in New Orleans, absolutely. That would be the easiest thing in the world to do.
It's not easy to get weed in New Orleans. It was not.
On a dating app.
No,
that would be the easiest way to go about it. I'm sorry. I smacked my microphone.
You smacked it.
All right, you wanna pick something else from the list? Instead of dishing on your mom some more.
She had COVID and it took her a week to even get the infusion, and she needed to go to the hospital and they couldn't admit her because they didn't even have something to give her an IV or oxygen with. For a week.
Poor woman.
For a week. And she was vaccinated. And so for a week she had to go round and round and round and round and round and round. Just sick as shit. She finally got it. And then today she goes, I can breathe. And I was like, God damn, they made you wait a week. And like one night she says, I didn't even think I was going to wake up the next morning. I couldn't breathe. So that's why I went and got my third one, because I was like,
Well, that is
I was like, Bernie Sanders, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
The reason is because our hospitals and all our health clinics are completely overrun right now.
Yeah.
And we have the highest death rate in the country.
Yeah. So I went and got my third one today, because nuh-uh, my bitch ass ain't getting sick. I got flu and COVID.
It is a wild fucking world outside.
And I want the shingles vaccination because I got chickenpox 3 times when I was a kid. So who knows what the fuck I'm going to get shingles bad. My mom's already had it on her face. So yeah, I would like the shingles vaccine as soon as fucking possible.
Dustin wants to know the lawn mowing hack.
What lawn mowing hack?
This lawn mowing hack.
I don't think that would work. I've always had to really push
You're
a lawnmower.
watching it work.
I think because they got that good grass and we got grass that's on red clay out here.
Oh yeah. That would work in a normal lawn where you
have dirt and
got
stuff.
a flat surface. Yeah. They use industrial mowers out here in ours.
Yeah, but I bet when they like dig into the dirt, it's brown and not red.
That is the funniest thing I have ever seen.
Like their grass is softer.
I wouldn't go that far, lady. That is not the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm not even laughing. I'm amused by it. I'm interested, intrigued. It is definitely not the funniest thing I've ever seen.
They should probably kill it. That's demonic.
What state do you think this took place in?
There's a ghost pushing that lawnmower.
What state do you think this took place in?
Mississippi.
I'm betting Florida.
Are you going to do a reveal? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't know. We might be able to find out.
God damn it. Why would you even ask?
Yeah, you'd have to be on some good shit to think that's the funniest thing you've ever seen.
A couple years ago, I saw one of them hipsters on a hoverboard, and I laughed for 3 minutes straight. You know, just cruising down the street down here on one of them fucking lit up.
Cruising down the street.
On his little hoverboard, just going to Star Market. And I was like, this fucking douche. And I laughed and laughed and laughed.
We do not have any sort of indication of where this was at. We can only guess.
We can only suppose.
I am apologizing.
It looks, maybe it's Pennsylvania.
Why Pennsylvania?
Because the roofs are real sharp.
Huh? The roof's sharp?
The pitch on that roof is real sharp.
Well, now we
like
gotta,
their little houses.
we gotta go back.
Like their little houses, but look at the pitch on that roof. Like they're steep in the back. Look, that's a 10-12 pitch up at the top. You can't even roof that shit. You got to have somebody real light. You can just wing up there in a harness.
Okay, first of all, how do you know so much about roofing? That's the first question I have.
That's what I did every summer.
You roofed?
Well, my daddy made me.
When? What?
From ages 11 to 15. And then after that, they let me do crown molding. And I got to play with the miter saw. You ever used a miter box and a miter saw to make some crown molding?
No, I haven't actually.
I'm very quick with it. You just put some caulk on it, stick it up.
I've never done anything that required it. I've used a little like Dremel to fucking edge shit. I'm a big fan of edging. Keeping up with Sparkles gets all industrial. She could walk on a job site. Do you have your PPE? You got your.
I ain't never had no fucking PPE. What the fuck you talking about?
You ain't got your steel toes and your
yeah. I mean, I don't have any steel toe. Well, I do have steel toenails, but they're not for the roof. They would melt right on site. I don't have any boots meant for a roof. They fucking melt.
You got your yellow vest ready? You're always talking about that.
No, what you need for roofing is just some good knee pads.
No. Do you have your yellow vest ready?
No, I don't have a yellow vest, but my boots are, bright pink soles, and they have yellow, and then the bright pink snake skin.
You have talked about Revolution so many times.
When it has the beads on them.
You don't have your yellow vest.
My boots are ready to go, and they're neon. It's like I should be going.
I thought you were ready to take down the government.
Well, I wouldn't talk about it on the fucking internet, you stupid ass.
I'm a wonk. I'm into government. That's the day job.
What happens when I run out of liquid?
Well, I guess you go get a refill from the tap.
I am not a fat bald man.
What are you talking about? The tap water in this vicinity.
My son said
only
fat
some of my tea.
bald men drink tap water.
Well, I'm semi-fat and kind of bald.
I'm not drinking no goddamn tap water.
Has the camera moved? Did I fuck it up?
I don't know. You just like to touch it.
You want to touch it?
Mm-mm. The guy in the window does. Look at him. Right there.
I don't see a guy in the window.
There's
I don't
his
even
chest, there's his torso. There's his arm. There's he.
I don't see anything. Nothing. There is no. Oh, you're looking over that shoulder. I was looking in the window on the.
Yeah, right there behind me. Let's look in the camera. See?
That looks like some kind of crazy dragon or some shit.
It's a weird man standing in the window.
It's Mr. Moth.
No, he's still up there. Hey.
Mr. Mothman. I'm sorry, I got his name wrong. I'm incredibly high.
It's Mr. Mothman to you, motherfucker.
Why do you say it with such force? Is he a forceful guy? Is he a dom? He doms you?
That's what David calls him, stepdaddy.
Well, your child is kind of
He got to missing him one night, and he busted in there and goes, "Where the fuck is my stepdaddy? What'd you do to him?" I swept him up the next day. He had fallen.
Yeah, I do not give a shit about tap water. I drink straight from the tap. Like water from the store in a bottle like this is a complete ripoff.
Yeah, tap water. Also, tap water in our apartment complex tastes like garlic. Do you like garlic water?
I've never known it to taste like garlic. I do not know what she's talking about.
The water
that
up here
is not a thing.
It tasted like garlic. It's Italian. This water up here.
What's your thoughts on Chris Pratt as Mario?
I want Eric Andre and Hannibal Buress.
Are they actually in it? I didn't see the whole cast.
I didn't ask. That's who should be Mario and Luigi.
That's brilliant. God damn.
Why? You never get what you fucking want.
I didn't know I wanted that until you said it.
I'm a trendsetter. I'm an influencer.
Apparently. All right, let's look at the cast here.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say that at all now. You know what? And I hope people stop playing fucking Mario.
What?
Yeah. No more Mario related anything. Nah. You ever just wanted to thumbs down somebody's face like...
But Charlie Day as Luigi. Jack Black as Bowser. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. You don't like that cast?
Fucked it up from the jump, though. Fucked it up from the jump. Like, wow.
Jack Black would make a good Mario. Why the fuck is it Chris Pratt? That doesn't really make sense, does it?
They fucked it up from the jump, and I don't give a flying motherfuck about it now. Thanks, Chris Pratt. Pisses me the fuck off.
But like, okay, Chris Pratt's not cool, and like, why Charlie Day is Luigi?
I just keep pitching him now as Charlie playing.
And Keegan Michael Key is Toad.
And is Princess Peach should be the waitress.
But like it's Mario with.
And then, but when you
Princess
get to the
Peach.
castle, it's just the bird. The gang does Super Mario Brothers.
They need to hire you for the writers' room for Sunny in Philadelphia.
I ain't joining no fucking Writers Guild.
Roseanne Barr for Princess Peach.
I'd buy that.
It gets the Sparkle stamp of approval. Do you want any other alternate casting?
Yes,
Anybody
I want to
suggest?
see a screeching Roseanne. Just
Who would make a good Mario?
I done told you the Mario I wanted, Mario and Luigi team. And I want Alana to be Princess Peach.
All right. Do you think they're going to be able to shame Chris Pratt out of it? Like, do you think he ends up actually making the movie?
Of course he does.
Because, I mean, like, there have been movies that have suffered through a lot of shit. Heath Ledger got a lot of shit for the Joker, and he ended up being really good.
Then he died.
Why did you laugh about that?
I can't.
Why was that so funny?
I don't know.
That's fucked up.
Ask the Olsen twins why it's so funny.
What did the Olsen twins have to do with that?
Exactly. It wasn't Kris Jenner this time, was it?
I don't know how to transition off of that. Laughing Lawnmower Woman is sharing her good stuff with Sparkles. We haven't even smoked them. God damn those cookies.
The icing was loaded too.
Yeah, I am completely blitzed right now. And apparently she is very giggly.
We should just call my son up and go pee pee poo poo and hang up. I mean, hey, it's your boy mommy. Pee pee poo poo and hang up. That's what I do when I call him. It's your boy mommy.
Do you want to have one of your rejects call this time?
Oh God, I don't think there are any right now that I can talk to. They're all in reject land, plotting. I guess at a Citadel. They're at Reject Citadel, plotting their revenge against me.
You like banished them or some shit?
No, they formed the Citadel on their own without my knowledge. I don't know where the Citadel's at or who all's a part of it, but obviously they're at work. You've seen it, not me.
Okay, is that a good transition to the Space Force story? Because we need a Space Force to fight your
galaxy.
Your fucking Citadel.
Jesus Christ. Oh hey.
What do you think about the uniform? This is the left is the real thing. The right is Battlestar Galactica.
I prefer the Battlestar Galactica. I like the little thing on the side that was a little patch of velvet.
Oh, that thing right there?
But I don't like the color. I'll say that altogether. No, space needs like something crisp or neon. So either you got to go red on black, or we just got to go like pinks and yellows and green neons like we're coming from the 1990 skating rink.
You don't like the female version?
No, I don't like that. I don't like the color. They look like I don't know, like Confederate soldiers. I don't enjoy it.
That is the comparison of their logo to Star Trek.
I like the Star Trek logo better again. And Star Trek uniforms are also, again, see the yellows? It's very sharp space colors.
You like the original. So, do you think that Space Force is ripping off any of these franchises?
Hey, in my purse I have a Snickers and probably some other things. If you want to go grab it, I'll split that Snicker with you.
I don't want a Snickers.
Go get it for me and I'll eat it on air. I'll shove the whole thing in my mouth.
Next week, we're going to watch Sparkles eat 2 hamburgers. All right, can you finish the Space Force thing? Can you?
I can't say any of those words. Anyway, I don't like any of those outfits. They're all stupid for space. I mean, you saw that episode of Rick and Morty with the go-go ferrets? Those are the kind of space outfits you need. You also need a helmet with like a light shield that also has a screen in it. So, I mean, how else are you going to fucking talk to your fucking go-go ferret? It's in the top zipper pocket, like the top little zip, the top. It's like in the middle. It's like in the middle of it. Look, he can't follow instructions. Look, see right here, top middle. Oh.
I'm stoned as fuck. Like, I know what top middle means.
Would you like some peanut butter crackers?
No.
Would you like?
No, I don't want anything. No.
You want some bubble gum?
No.
Double bubble.
No.
All right. There. Take the baby back. I have a Snickers.
I would indeed like to have a late dinner after we finish the show, since we did not have dinner tonight. I am very lucky that I did not assume that we were having dinner, and I had a very big lunch.
I had a cheeseburger on the go.
I would love a cheeseburger. Oh, no, we don't. We are going to have cheeseburgers on the show next week. People will see us eat. People are seeing you eat right now.
It's a Snickers. It satisfies.
Should I get closer?
That's what it actually says. It says it satisfies.
We're coming in for the...
You don't have to actually come in for the full landing.
Why not?
Because it's delicious and everybody knows what a Snickers is.
I think
like.
I am a...
Look, you can tell how short I am here. Look, I can't even hit the ground.
I do not endorse any product. Snickers is not paying us, nor would I allow Snickers to pay us. I think people
would.
This might get us views watching you eat. Like, this is a thing. Like, you need to do this on your own channel.
I got home.
Sit on Twitch when you get home and eat. And people will pay to watch you.
I got time for that.
You will get way more followers doing that than what I do. You'll be up to 100 in like a couple months. 100 people watching you like every night.
Open your mouth and I'll spit it in there.
Spit it in what? You're wanting to baby bird me. No, I'm not going to do that.
Come on. Just let it happen.
I am not letting you baby bird me. Absolutely not.
Just let it happen, man.
That is disgusting, ma'am.
Just let it happen, man.
And I do disgusting, freaky shit with bodily fluids a lot. They're you know this. That is disgusting. I couldn't have, like, do you remember the SNL skit where they did that? Like, Will Ferrell, like, baby birded Chris Kattan or some shit?
The apple.
I might have got the actors wrong. My arm got tired of holding it up so you could watch Sparkles eat. But I feel like I should be a hype man or something.
Oh, don't.
Do it.
I don't need no hype man.
Everybody needs a hype man.
Then why you play that fucking wrist slitting music every time I show up?
I don't play wrist slitting music. When she first walked in, it was like a Run the Jewels remix with Lil Wayne.
You had like 2 songs, and after that it was like nothing but white male, slit your wrist music.
We were listening like Dua Lipa and because every Friday I'm listening to like my release radar on Spotify, and it's like all the new music, and sometimes there's like always like acoustic releases and blah blah blah, and like I'm just not paying attention to change the song, and she's like, put on Post Fontaine.
You don't even know the fucking, that's not his name. He doesn't make shit up. Put on Crocs.
I make shit up. Holy fuck.
Put on
Pot
Crocs
calling
McGee.
the kettle black there.
Put on Crocs McGee. That's my favorite.
What is Crocs McGee?
You know that.
You just made that up.
You know that Crocs McGee.
No, I don't think it's real.
Crocs McGee.
Hold on. With a C or a K?
With a C. This goes Crocs McGee.
G-E. There's no fucking Crocs McGee. Video of Croc McGee. No, it doesn't exist. It's not...
There's a video. Let's watch it.
Which one?
The one of Crocs McGee.
Crocodile McGee here. You want to watch Crocodile McGee?
Oh, it's not it.
The most savage crocodile you will ever meet.
Crocodile McGee.
It's Crocs McGee.
Not a real thing.
It goes Crocs McGee. Crocs McGee.
You are just making shit up now.
See?
The person that made the lawnmower video.
No.
Possibly.
It was Crocs McGee.
What is this dude doing? Is that a stuffed animal attacking him, or is that like a real...
That's actually what Bubbles, Julian, and Ricky did for a school about them staying off drugs. That was their puppet show. This was after they pissed on stage.
I'm dumbfounded. None of today has made sense.
Crocs McGee.
None of today has made any fucking sense to me whatsoever.
Yep.
And now like my eyes are bloodshot and...
Welcome to the flippity flop. It's fall, you guys. It's
Is
actually
your boyfriend
fall.
still there?
Yes, of course he is. He's not going anywhere.
We're a military family.
We're a military family.
Where in the fuck is that coming from?
Crocs McGee. Crocs in your computer. Can't get rid of Crocs McGee.
She's talking about the show Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, you did indeed hear that right.
Ricky
That's why she loves that fucking show.
Ricky threw a whole jug of piss over the thing of the kids, and then Bubbles come out and just started pissing his pants.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode now. That did happen.
That happened. Again, I watched the same Trailer Park Boys episodes over and over.
Yeah, somebody described her as wild. And she's like, yeah, only if being wild is laying on the couch and watching the same Trailer Park Boys episodes.
And also, the SwearNet is on Instagram. You should check that shit out.
Yeah, I don't think I follow them anymore.
I do.
Ever since I got other accounts nuked.
Because I think Ricky's the perfect man.
The character or the actor?
The character, not the actor. Fuck him. I don't like him at all. He's like a big fucking idiot pussy.
Oh my god!
The character only.
I forget the actor's name now.
I'd fight Susan. Rob.
Well, yeah. Where should we go from that? Do you want to pick something else from the list?
Where should we go from here?
I'm stumped.
Which is the way that's clear?
What are you even? Are you trying to rap in here or something?
No, it was that
I'm
that Corey song.
Oh, you're still quoting Trailer Park Boys. I'm trying to get you to move on from. Oh, do you want to bitch about Johnny Depp or do you want to save that?
Yeah, let's bitch about Johnny Depp.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you bitch. So, here's the thing. Is like, apparently, I know nothing about celebrity lives. I know nothing about the story. Like, didn't it come out that Amber Heard actually was also very abusive? I don't know if it absolves Johnny Depp. Like she proved something in court or some shit. I don't know anything the fuck about it.
I laughed too hard.
But apparently Johnny Depp is throwing a woe is me and bitching about cancel culture. Are you ready for this?
Not really. I didn't like his last public apology.
Have you liked any Johnny Depp movies?
Not recently.
What's your favorite Johnny Depp movie?
I guess the only one I like is Edward Scissorhands, but that's because I had a huge crush on Winona Ryder.
That makes perfect sense.
He just happened to be there, you know? It could have been a robot as Edward Scissorhands for all I fucking cared.
So you're saying you haven't cared for Johnny Depp since like the beginning of his career back in like the early 90s?
Yeah, I'm not into dudes like that.
What, like artistic dudes?
I'm not into Helena Bonham Carter Part 2.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what you just said. Way over my head.
Because, you know, Tim Burton, it's, you know, his wife, and then the male version of his wife is Johnny Depp.
Oh, does he put them together in the movies or some shit?
They look exactly alike. He probably fucks them both.
There's like a love triangle going on between
probably
Tim Burton and Johnny Depp and
Helena Bonham Carter.
But Johnny Depp was married to the Amber Heard, wasn't he?
I don't think that's relevant. This is a triangle above all triangles. You know, it's about movies and weird shit. I don't know. I just think he's fucking weird, and I don't want shit to do with him. Fine, if you don't like cancel culture, fine. You know what? Just go sit in the corner and shut the fuck up, you old white man. I'll shit on your bed.
So
Fuck
no other movies did you like from Johnny Depp?
I'm just saying, I will actually shit on his bed, and then if he comes at me, I will bam zoom him to the fucking moon.
I don't know how many Johnny Depp movies I've watched. I don't even know what other. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. That's why we're going to his IMDb.
Well, you got Crocs McGee.
I have seen Sweeney Todd.
Exactly, they're the same person.
I've not seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
I don't know why they stole my hair like that for that fucking movie.
Oh, yes, he was really good in Tusk. You haven't seen that, have you?
No.
He was really good in it.
I don't give a fuck.
Didn't watch Alice in Wonderland.
Nope. They both in that one too.
Yeah, I've never seen any of these. I think I watched Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
But only because Selma Hayek's in it.
I think I was with a girl at the movies with that, and I didn't pay attention to it, you know, when I'm, you know, because I would have been like a fucking 18, 19, something like that at that time.
Oh, and I tried to watch Chocolat, right? I tried to watch that movie, but it wasn't about food at all.
He's in A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, the first one. It's real nice. He's got a waterbed. Check it
He's
out.
got a waterbed. I've actually watched A Nightmare on Elm Street in the last 2 years. A girl like a Tinder hookup came over, and she brought it over on DVD, and I hadn't even watched a movie on my 4K TV yet. She brought it over on a DVD, and she's like, "Here, we watch Friday or a Nightmare on Elm Street."
You want to know why she had a DVD? You want to know why?
Why?
Because she was dead.
She was stuck in time?
She come back from 2006 with that fucking DVD.
But I was just like, I could download it in 4K and we could,
No, she's got the DVD.
We watched the DVD on my 4K TV.
She's got bonus features.
That was the first movie that I ever watched on that TV. Yeah, I've not seen like anything Johnny Depp's ever been in.
So see, who cares if he doesn't like cancel culture? It didn't matter to begin with.
Yeah, I couldn't cancel him from anything because I wasn't paying attention to him.
It's.
I hate his voice. Cut it off. Cut it off. I hate his voice.
You were the one that said, I want to bitch about Johnny Depp.
I want to bitch about him. I don't want to hear his little fucking sphincter mouth talk.
It's a minute 57.
That's a lot of that type.
We've got to hear what he says in order to mock him.
Why does he look like a white man?
I don't do white men like this. I don't know what that man looks like.
I'll do white men however the fuck I want.
That I can promise you that no one is safe.
Exactly, motherfucker.
Not one of you.
Not you, motherfucker.
It sounds like a threat.
No one is safe as long as someone is willing to say one sentence. Takes one sentence and then
it's like they tell women, maybe you shouldn't put yourself in that situation.
All right, so the actor was present to receive an honorary film award.
What the fuck did that?
Speaking time to talk about how he's been.
He didn't say anything. He said absolutely nothing in that little clip. What was? Can you translate that for me?
He basically said all a woman has to do is be like, "Oh, he raped me or he touched me." Well, you know what they tell us when that happens to us is maybe you shouldn't have put yourself in that situation. So, vice versa. He obviously keeps putting himself in these situations where women are saying that he's been touching them or something, and then that causes cancel culture. Well,
It sounds like
be more like Keanu.
Sounds like a bullshit.
I mean, nobody's ever said that Mr. Reeves has touched them, have they? He even does the hands off. So maybe you should just act right.
It's hard to get accused of sexual assault when you're not
putting yourself in that situation.
When you're not sexually assaulting people.
Yeah.
So like.
And if people are accusing you because you think they're trying to extort money from you, then you should contact the FBI and say this person's extorting money from me, just like Kevin Hart did.
But this is a stickier situation because they were in like a toxic relationship. Because we're talking about like the Amber Heard thing again, right?
Again, she shit on the bed and he beat her. And I'm just saying.
Wait, hold on. Did that actually happen?
Yeah, that was the story.
She shit on the bed.
But I'm saying, hey, man, I shit to bed all the time. Don't even fuck with me. If you try to get mad at me for doing that, I will beat your ass while my ass is shitty. I will beat your fucking little tiny bald white man ass. I would just beat it up.
Guys, terms of service. Violence.
That's a hypothetical.
That was the first thing that I said when we started doing this. I'm like, you got to not, because I'm like,
and then she said that he beat her, and I'm saying that wouldn't happen, hypothetically.
With you.
Yeah, with me, that would not happen.
I have no idea.
There is no way a 75-pound man is going to beat me.
If somebody is like incontinent, that's a reason to
take
care of them. And
if you're doing a lot of celebrity drugs, I'm sure you're going to shit the fucking bed.
They might very well be like doing those cleanses and shit. And
doing weird drugs and, just doing what...
That's possible. But
eating lots of veggie burgers and shit in the bed.
If it's your partner, you should help them out. You shouldn't get mad at them.
Well, this is what it's like dating a white man. They be getting mad.
I can't say anything because like I've had to unlearn my own toxic behavior. I do not have clean hands.
I just have a strong pimp hand.
I wasn't talking anything about you. I didn't deserve that pimp hand.
Oh, I know. We can call Chip right now. He never listens to the show. Call him up and be like, "Did you just?" Because he's like, he deserved it.
I didn't deserve it. That was not a pimp hand worthy event.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to listen to what they have to say about Johnny Depp? Can they translate what he actually said? Because I still have no clue.
And unfairly treated. Of course, this follows a British judge last year finding the allegations to be substantially correct when it comes to allegations of domestic violence made against him by his ex-wife, Amber Heard.
Yeah, and there's also
Oh, so they ruled in her favor.
Yeah. Over its branding of
That's what
him
I'm
as
saying.
a quote, wife
That's what I've been saying this whole
beater,
time.
which, he lost last year. So Depp went on to say, it doesn't matter if a judgment happens.
He's weird looking.
Yep.
So I think, when it comes to media coverage of things like this, there's
He got
always
Miss
two sides
Doubtfire
to every
vibes.
story, and it just depends on.
Well, I mean, no biggie if he likes to cross dress.
Where you're hearing a lot about cancel culture.
Not in a
This is
good
little
way.
different of a
He does it
story,
in a
but,
creepy way, and then he sneaks up on like Elon Musk's workers.
will read it or listen to it, and will make their decisions based on the media and not always the facts. So this is
Newsmax telling us,
this is a tough case, and he's obviously
they'll make their decisions based on the media.
He does face, obviously, some serious...
I get all of my news from Game Rant.
I mean, you could do worse.
Shout out to Game Rant for being my hard-hitting news source.
Do you want to talk about Elon Musk since the subject was broached there a couple of times now? We talked about him with the SNL story. You want to talk about Elon Musk and Grimes? You ever listen to Grimes?
No, thank you.
You've never listened to a Grimes song?
No, thank you.
She's never been playing when you've been here?
I said good day, sir.
I've never had a Grimes song on when you've been in my apartment. I find that hard to believe, actually.
I mean, after the Donda incident, I might throw you out of your own apartment.
Well, I told you like you weren't gonna like this.
You're gonna hate this. Let's listen.
I played Donda for you because like you have to hear this fucking train wreck. The song with The Weeknd is good. I liked it.
No thanks. The Weeknd was like, "This is my one and only last favorite of you, sir."
So no thoughts on Grimes and Elon Musk.
Back to whence you came.
Apparently, it was because he was spending too much time in Texas.
Yeah.
And she's stuck in L.A. for work.
What work?
She's a musical artist.
She has to go to the factory and put parts together at 8 a.m. every day? Or she gets fired and loses her insurance?
She's a musical artist.
Oh, she has to be there. So
she's
she
a producer,
put
composer.
the pieces together manually with her hands, and then she gets arthritis and gets carpal tunnel.
I am pro Grimes Elon Musk split. I would like more pre-Elon Musk Grimes music. You're like seething over there. What is going on? I've upset you. My apologies. Do you want me to come over there and give you a hug?
No.
Okay. Would you like to give the people some musical picks since Grimes is such a horrible artist? What would you suggest the people listen to instead of Grimes?
You could listen to Selena. She has the full new digitally remastered.
We listened to Selena one night because Sparkles wanted to listen to Selena. We listened to Selena.
I like some Rush. I like some Partisan Fontaine. I like some Aquafina.
Apparently she's getting a lot of shit right now. Have you heard about that?
No, I also like Aquafina's show.
I didn't know she had a show.
Yeah. some Comedy Central.
Like it's going on now?
Yeah, like it's on its like second or third season.
I'll check that out. I'm okay with it. Who else you got?
Who else I be listening to? We could pop my music open. I've been listening to some weird stuff.
It's more diverse than what she's made it out to be with,
Like, I got
with the picks, I'll tell you that.
I really like Pussifer. I like Pussifer a lot more than Tool or anything else.
That's actually how like we bonded over Pussifer lyrics. That's like, hey, I've never met anybody else that had Pussifer lyrics in their profile. I'm down with it. I've seen them in concert multiple times. So yeah, what's your favorite Pussifer song?
I mean, I have a lot of favorites.
Well, give us a couple, three.
Green Valley, Arsonist, Horizons.
Green Valley.
I love Green Valley.
They played both of those the first time I saw them on the Conditions tour.
Smoke and Mirrors.
That's one of my favorite.
Fuck, I got lots of them. Little Monsters.
You like some of the weirder shit.
I like a lot of the weirder stuff.
What about the Country Boner?
What about Country Boners?
That seems like your kind of a song. Talking about Country Boners.
I like Vagina Mine.
That was excellent live. All right. What else?
Oh, Ivy Queen. I highly suggest some Ivy Queen.
Is that the name of a band?
It's a chick. You should have her picture up here. She has one of her standing on top of a gargoyle on top of a building.
I'm sorry, you have wrestlers looking at you right now.
It kind of looks like there's a porno back here if you just kind of glance. It's like there's a big porno on the screen.
It doesn't look anything like a porno.
It does from my peripherals.
I guess because they're both shirtless, it's a picture of CM Punk and...
There's a lot of men back there.
Bryan Danielson shaking hands. It's going to take a lot to get used to. All right, do you want to watch... Do you want to watch the comedian that says he can't get gigs because he's a straight white male?
I know all of those. I know that story every day. I can name a couple.
Do you want to bitch about it, or do you not feel like it?
I mean, I hear it all the time, though.
That didn't answer the question.
Fine, let's listen to him whine.
Unfortunately, there's no video. It's like a tweet or some shit.
Oh.
They're whining.
I can't get no gigs.
Do you want to watch a little bit of his set and judge to see if he's funny or not?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's watch this dummy set.
At first, let's get the story here. Comedian Nick Dixon is raging after he wasn't booked for a show because the promoter was looking for performers from diverse backgrounds. The Britain's Got Talent star. He was on Britain's Got Talent and he's bitching that he got rejected for a show. He shared his rejection on Twitter, claiming that straight white men are missing out on opportunities because of their enormous privilege.
Enormous.
Someone recommended me for a gig and received this. Nothing new, of course, but I'm looking forward to a day when I'm judged only on the content of my character or just the content of my content. The message says, I'm aware of Nick might well suit a different venue more than our venue. Their venue is a great venue. I kind of have a billion really good, white, straight, able-bodied male comedians that I can call on. Trying to find more of the opposite. When I say the opposite, I don't necessarily mean a black gay woman in a wheelchair. But I've seen how hard it is for female acts, black acts, etc. to get on good bills, and it's good to mix it up. I see nothing wrong with that, do you? He's already
Why
been
don't
on,
they just write back and be like, you're not funny?
He's already been on Britain's Got Talent. He has very much.
Just write back and be like, you're not funny, sir. We don't like you. Boo. Just write back, boo.
All right, you want to watch his 5 here?
Yeah, let's watch him fucking not be funny.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a copyright strike on this shit. Nope. We're good.
All right. Thanks, everyone. How you doing? You all right? Cool. Good to be in London. I live here, so this is a very convenient gig for me. It's tough living in London, isn't it? It's hard to find a place to live. I was going to move in with my girlfriend recently. We couldn't quite agree on what to do. I wanted to get a one-bedroom flat. She wanted to break up.
I can see why.
That argument. Not bothered. Totally chilled about it. Anyway. So now I'm living in a studio flat, guys. It's about the size of this stage. It's, they used to be called bedsits, didn't they? They've changed it to studio because it sounds better than wank box. It's a bit stressful living on your own. Ideally, I'd keep a gun by the bed, just if anyone came in, I could just very quickly kill myself. Lol. Because London's insanely expensive, isn't it, to rent? It's crazy. If I have a friend with a cheap
Have you laughed yet?
If he's like, yeah, I'm paying $250 a month, it's pretty cool. I'll be like, all right, what's the catch? He'll be like, oh, nothing. I mean, you know, the landlord's got his own key. He comes in from time to time. It's a bit inconvenient. You know, and sometimes I wake up and he's inside me, but... He's like, but it's cheap, Nick. Beggars can't be choosers, all right? I'm getting used to it. And London's got so ridiculous. I'll be there saying things like, no, mate, but the landlord...
He was just implying that somebody raped him?
Yeah, I guess.
His apartment comes with rape?
Whenever he wants, all right? He's got to give 24 hours notice. Seriously, that is the minimum notice period to enter a tenant. There are cheap rents if you're prepared to, like, move up north. I was in Leeds the other day. I asked the girl there how much she paid in rent. She told me an amount so low, I couldn't even understand the figure. I was like, what is that, per minute? Then I took my London rent, typed it in to see if I could get in Leeds for the same price. You should have seen the stuff that was coming up. It was like penthouses. I was like, oh my God, if I had that house, I would never go outside. Because I'd be in Leeds.
Maybe I would get it if I was British. Does Leeds suck?
Point of that one. In case you missed it. I don't want to single out Leeds. I've lived all around the north. It's all shit. No, I love the north.
Well, what do you think?
No.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's why he wasn't picked. Stupid.
The crowd is really into it, though.
Well, they're drunk fucking English people. I mean, I'm sure they would laugh at anything.
That's the Comedy Store. Is there a Comedy Store in Britain? Or, he said he was in London, didn't he?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what does the Queen find funny? Who the fuck knows?
He's got 128 likes, but I mean, like, fucking my shit gets 4 likes. So who am I to, you know, judge? I don't think he has much of a case. I don't know. Fucking Sparkles is like ew.
I mean, I like John Oliver.
He's a funny man. Would you go out on a date with Nick Dixon?
No.
You wouldn't swipe right on him if you found him on Tinder?
No, if I even saw the picture, because I don't like those guys.
What's those guys?
I'm looking for a fat man.
Oh yeah, you like pudgy guys. I bet you like the type of guy who would shit in a grocery freezer.
Yeah, probably. I just get a random video one day from my boyfriend and it's him shitting in a grocery freezer. And I'd be like, damn, babe, I really needed that pick-me-up.
Pick me up! You'd be into it!
Underway after a woman's disturbing discovery at a Moore grocery store.
And tonight, police say that.
And then he would send me the reaction of this. He'd be like, look, she freaked out.
Brent, I've done a lot of stories in my relatively short career, but I've never seen anything like this.
Oh, it upset the newsman.
Several ways, and for one more woman, it turned out to be a terrible situation.
Ooh.
and I pick up a bag of pizza rolls, and there's literally
A Sunday trip to the store turned out to be more than what this mom bargained for.
human. Excuse my language. And I was upset.
It was human shit.
Feel like I was violated.
Shirley Wright Johnson from
I mean, like, I'm not making fun of her. Like, she is definitely a victim in this.
freezer section.
I grabbed the bag. I felt something smushy on the bag, so I turned it over, and there it was.
Police saying it was human feces, while Shirley says another bag had been placed on top of it, covering it up.
I was so disgusted, I was almost in tears.
Lieutenant Kyle Johnson with more police says they want to talk to this man in connection to the case.
That individual was then observed and went to the cooler section where he proceeded to defecate. And
I'm sure
adding that he was also allegedly taking pictures of female customers inside the store.
it's a little bit disturbing.
He was doing weird shit in the store the whole time.
This much.
Shirley immediately alerting employees, cleaning her hands, and then heading home with her 2 kids.
Bleached my hand, I disinfected my hand. All the way home, they
poor employees that had to clean that shit up.
He was doing weird shit. Was he on drugs?
Still struggling to voice her frustration with what took place.
I've been on drugs and I've never shat in a grocery store freezer.
Times, but we never received a comment. Shirley says she was offered steaks by someone in their corporate office.
Steaks. He's like, how about a brain erase? Can you go and just chip that shit out of my head?
Do you think steaks is an appropriate way to make up for grabbing human shit? Like, why not just like, we'll give you $50, $100.
No, steaks for life.
$100 gift card.
Steaks for life.
We don't know how many steaks they gave him. They might have gave him, fucking
I want steaks for life.
couple $100 worth of steaks. Wouldn't be hard to do that.
They're like, I want to pick out the cow.
Would you accept a cow as a gift?
Well, I couldn't because I don't have a processor.
You could take it to a butcher, couldn't you?
That would be a real deal. I don't even have the equipment to take it to a butcher.
Well, I would think if you bought a cow, they would deliver it to the butcher for you. I think that would be a process that would happen.
Well, it has to go to a processor before it gets to the butcher. It has to go to a slaughterhouse. Because there's shit inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
And you also have to keep certain pieces of meat separate in order to maintain kosher.
Are you kosher?
There's kosher cuts of beef.
Yeah, you ducked out when we started doing Israel on the Troll Patrol last night, didn't you?
It was shower time.
Oh, okay.
Also, Kareem mentioned that too. He goes, I'm Palestinian. And I was like, sir. He goes, I'm Palestinian. And I'm like, no, sir. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean, no, sir?
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not.
No, we're not getting into the
Like, I'm not.
John Oliver once described it as the topic you bring up when your friends and you agree on pretty much everything else, but you still want to have an argument.
I'm not.
And it's true.
I'm not pro-Israel. That's why it's not an issue. I'm not pro-Israel, so it's not an issue.
What?
He was making it an issue. And I was like, but I'm not pro-Israel, so it's not an issue.
You had a whole fight with me about it once.
But I'm not like.
When did your Zionism change? No, I don't want to talk. This is like the forbidden topic in everything. No, we do not.
We can't talk about it on casual Shabbat. The sun is down, sir. I've had my shots.
Oh, fuck. All right, are you ready for some spooky time?
In fact, you know what? You should probably taunt me back to my apartment.
I should what?
Taunt me.
No, we're getting off here shortly. We're going for a good dinner.
Oh, where are we going, sir?
Cookout.
I thought we might go to that one place that's open late.
What place?
Rootin' tootin'.
I have no clue what you're talking about. You're wanting to go to the bar?
Not inside it.
It's cold outside.
Put on a coat, motherfucker.
I do have a nice coat now.
And it's nice outside.
And a scarf.
I ain't even wearing a brassiere.
But I am not into going out during the COVID.
Ain't nobody out no more.
I would even settle for Taco Bell because of that. I have Taco Bell like once every 3 or 4 years. All right, this is a Texas lawyer that's been fined for walking around a Galveston beach dressed as Michael Myers. This is just the raw footage of him walking around.
I will run to you.
He's got a knife, doesn't he? Or is that a machete? It's really grainy footage. It's hard to tell. Looks knife-sized, though.
I wanted to be funny. I wanted to be sarcastic. I was like, guys, it's not the time or the place. This is not the gentleman that would appreciate that humor. So I was just like, no, it's a rubber knife, sir.
He's
it's
got
a
a
prop.
sword.
And they just kind of looked at me like,
What's all on his wall?
Like,
okay, this is the dude that was doing it. It was a rubber knife.
Whatever. He's like, hey, let's put on some mask and go walk the beach.
Add this early Halloween prank to the list of the most bizarre things seen ahead of or during a storm in Texas.
I'd be like, you know what? I'll dress up and you chase me.
This was ahead of Hurricane Nicholas's landfall in Texas.
I mean, yeah. In fact, if it's Texas, just get Leatherface. Come on, let's do it up real. Get a chainsaw. Chase me down the beach.
How do you even know Leatherface? You are a scaredy cat. You won't watch horror movies.
I won't watch them with other people.
Why not?
I don't watch them with other people.
You've stopped watching movies with me, and it makes me
Yeah,
sad.
because it's fucking late.
That's what Saturdays are for.
I had my shots. I've been shoveling coal all day.
That is what Saturdays are for. Saturdays are for watching movies. I tried to watch Skyfall, the James Bond movie, the other day, and I fucking somebody video chatted me,
working in the coal mines,
and like I just never went back to it. Like I got like fucking 5 minutes into it. I can't calm down to watch a movie unless somebody watches it with me. That's why I like movies. And I wanted to watch Space Jam, and I'm not watching Space Jam by myself. That's something I watch and fucking talk with you and make fun of while we're watching it. That's the kind of movie that is, and I love those kinds of movies.
Where could we get a steak this late?
Our only real option is Taco Bell or Cookout. Did you just grab your butthole?
No, I'm not even at my butthole. This is my side cheek right here that
I
I'm scratching.
just saw you reach around like, oh God, my butthole. I'm not gonna go to Taco Bell or
I'm scratching
Cookout.
my side cheeks. They're itchy.
You have sticky weed side cheeks this week.
Yeah, I want a chunk of meat. Yeah, I've been talking about meat. Makes me want some.
All right. Well, we gotta get through the squirrel wanted some meat. He got inside of this horse's head. Are you ready for this?
Bitch, what?
A squirrel eating out of a horse's head.
Okay. I thought maybe the horse had some sort of an ear infection and the squirrel was going in it and I was going to vomit.
That's cute, isn't it? Look at his little feet when he gets up in there. You don't have anything against squirrels, do you?
I mean, they're all right. That squirrel reap around my apartment bothers me. That's why I like the chipmunks better.
What's the difference between a squirrel and a chipmunk?
Squirrels are really aggressive around here. I don't know. It might not be. The squirrels here are aggressive and they rape each other and they scream in the trees.
Rape each other?
You should see it. Even David goes, that's a lot of squirrel rape. I was like, it is a lot of squirrel rape around here.
I have never seen any squirrel rape going on in my neighborhood.
You don't have the trees around your porch like I do. Like
Yeah,
I'm in a tree house.
I've got the dog walk thing behind me. It's the little trail that they let people go and walk there. Like, right, my backyard is a hill that goes down, and then it's like that's where people walk their dogs.
Like I could step out at any time, and there could be a coyote out there, like there was one night.
You had a coyote out there? I could have anything in the world out there. That's what the fucking cats love that shit.
Yeah, like I looked at the coyote, it looked at me, and it was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I'm fucking burning up. I need air."
It looked at you.
Yeah,
Did
like,
it say
what?
anything?
He was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" I was like, "I'm hot, man. I'm hot." It's like, "Oh, you're naked." I was like, "Yeah, go the fuck on. It's my porch." You know how I get the hot flashes after my shower, and I just stepped out there because it was late. Don't look.
We've made it through the whole fucking list except for the gorilla eats pussy.
We can't watch that. You can Google that on your own.
Have you watched it already?
Not into it. You know what I would be into? What the fuck is open?
Every week can't devolve into us just discussing what we're gonna have for food after we leave everybody. That's not how this show can go.
It has to. Nobody's gotten me Outback yet.
Outback's not still open.
It
closed at like 11.
I haven't been sated properly.
We're gonna go get food. That is definitely a thing that's gonna happen.
I want it to be the food I want.
Well, that is not going to happen. We're going to have to sacrifice quality because there's very, very few places open right now.
I bet there's some places open downtown that I could call in an order and run in and grab it.
Now that I would be okay with, but I don't think there's anything open. But we'll discuss that after we dump everybody, probably with Echoplex. I'm assuming.
They lit me up a minute ago.
Who, Echoplex did?
Yeah.
Because they went on the air?
Yep. Yippers.
Well, clearly I'm going to have to make sure my friend here is properly satiated and we get her appetite taken care of. So if you're watching on Twitch, you're going to go over and see producer Dave at Echoplex Media. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people before they go bye-bye?
I got my shots. We'll see if I turn into a crow tomorrow.
Why did you act like a bat or something?
A crow. I hope I turn into a crow.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm JustinFREAKIN. This is Sparkles Lavendar. Would you like to give them your Twitter handle?
At BitchFantastic1. Number 1.
We'll see you Sunday night on the Troll Patrol live.
Snickers didn't get me.